Alright, welcome back, folks. In this video, we'll be talking about the eyedropper tool, okay? And the hotkey for that is the I key, alright? And the eyedropper tool is used for sampling colors, alright? Let's say we want to cover a particular object using a certain color on an image. Let's say this, okay? You see, you have the foreground color change to that color that was sampled. You will just watch your foreground color, you see it's changing. All right. To show the sampling ring, you just activate this sampling ring and you see the color itself. All right. So you can see that. Let's take for instance, okay, let's fill this now with the color which we sampled. Okay, we can either use the bucket pin bucket tool, or you can use the shortcut. Okay, alt backspace. Okay, now the filling, you see there's a feather. Okay, that's why you can see that it's not really sharp. Okay, let's undo that. Okay, and remove the feather. Okay, put at 0. Fill again, backspace. So you can see now that this selection is sharp. Okay, so that is for that. That is what the eyedropper tool is used for. So you look at we will not be talking about the 3D eyedropper because basically we will have nothing to do with 3D because we have nothing to do with 3D here. Okay. So the other one we'll talk about is the color sample eyedropper tool, color sampler, right? Now what this does is it helps to tell us the colors, the RGB values of points. This works very well for cases whereby you want to um, um, balance the colors in an image. Probably the colors are not looking too real, so you want a better feel. Okay, this works very well when you're using your curves. We'll talk more on that later. Okay, so that should be it. It gives you values of each point you pick out. You can see the RGB values that it's bringing out. Okay, so that's what the sampler eyedropper tool does. Okay, now we'll look at the ruler. Okay, if you notice before now we talked about how you can straighten objects and all that. Now the ruler still does same thing. Okay, you can see the values here. Use measurement scale when check that, so we don't have to, we can actually drag as more as we want. Okay, let's say this way. So you say straighten layer, you can see what it's done now, straighten the image. Okay, so that's what the ruler actually does for you. Then the note is used for taking notes in a project. Okay, let's say there's something you ought to do in a particular point in an image or in a project you're working on. It helps you to take notes. Okay, so you just type whatever you want. Okay, and you take your notes. Okay, and you simply click and drag to any points. Okay, for you to know what exactly you ought to do there, okay, and what you ought not to do. Okay, you can clear out when you don't want it. Okay, and you clear that. And the last tool is the count tool. Okay, shows the number of counts. Okay, when you started counting the color itself, the marker size, marker label size. Okay, now this works very well when you're trying to count objects in an image. Okay, it gets to the point whereby you want to count objects in an image and you missed probably an image and you have to go back again. So the counter tool, the count tool helps you to know the number of objects in an image. Okay, so you just click. Okay, it tells you the number of objects. You can see what's happening. You can see the count there. All right. So that's basically it for the eyedropper tool. Okay. Next tool we'll be talking about the spot healing tool. All right.